Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Prize Picks video. This one we're talking about the NBA for Tuesday. We have 4 picks in the video. Stay tuned to hear all 4. If you guys want more picks for me plus a bunch of other cappers, check out the Dynamo private Discord. We've absolutely been crushing the NBA along with the other sports right now. Picks daily, just our favorite picks daily. You can see one capper here, Sir Radic, has been catching out the last few days with the NBA on all of his slips. You can see this one posted a couple days ago and hit, then posted this one the next day and hit this, and the following day posted a 4-pick flex slip and hit. More cappers in here posting and hitting with their NBA picks. You could see on Monday, Capper Finetti posting these 3 plays and hit all 3. We've had some crazy streaks and days like 7-0 in the NBA. You could see another 8-3 day with the NBA with all the cappers combined. Cappers hitting their 3-pick slips back-to-back days. Click that top link. You can get in here right now for 40% off with that code. Just click join on the monthly or the weekly. Enter that promo code and you guys can get in here at a great deal. You saw a look inside some of the cappers channels, see the favorite picks they're posting and hitting. Some crazy streaks in the Discord. Perfect time to get in right now. We've been crushing the NBA playoffs plus MLB, NHL. So let's get into the picks for this one. First one I'm going to is going to be Ty Jerome. I like going back to him. Possibly Darius Garland out for this one again. I think he's going to be out. Seems like he will be. And then we also have potentially DeAndre Hunter being out for this game as well. And maybe even Evan Mobley. So, if Hunter, Garland out, either one of those guys, I still think Jerome's going to see in the 20s of minutes. And his points line already up at 14.5. I think that's a good line, especially if Garland is ruled out. But I think a safer one's going to go to the 3-pointers made at 1.5. Kind of surprising he hasn't been knocking this one down as often as he actually was earlier in the year when he wasn't playing as much. But the attempts have been there. Just his shot hasn't been falling from 3. I think if he gets the minutes, should be in a good spot to hit this one. Regardless if Garland plays or not, I still think this is a good line. So a safer one than the points at 14.5, which would be a little harder for him to get if he's just playing lower 20 minutes. But even if he's getting low of 20, I still like this one at 1.5. He saw nearly 30 in the last game. If we check this one out over on Outlier, we can see on the 3-pointers made, he's hit this just 47% of the time this year, about half the games. But there have been a lot of games where he's barely played, especially earlier in the year. So last game he got, like I said, almost 30, 29.4 minutes. Still was seeing in the low 20s of minutes for that first round series. So I like going back to Ty Jerome. Should be seeing in the low 20s of minutes no matter what. And if these guys are out, high 20s to possibly even in the 30s. If you get Garland and Hunter out, I think he's going to be in a great spot. And you can see when he plays at least 20 minutes or more, you can use this filter on Outlier. He's hit this 65% of games this year. And then when he gets 24 or more, which I think he should get with Garland out, he's hit this 72% of games. So I'm liking going to this one for Garland. The attempts definitely have been there. I mean, for Jerome, as you can see, the 3-point attempts as well. He's shot at least 4 in every game since March 18th as well, which has been a big uptick in his 3-point attempts. So I like going to Jerome for the first one. Second one, we're sticking with this game. I'm going to Aaron Nesmith on his PRA. The minutes haven't exactly been what we've been hoping for in the mid-20s. I still think that's good enough, but I still think he could see a bit of an uptick in this one to higher of 20s of minutes because he's been playing so well that they're going to give him a few more minutes in this one. So at 18.5, definitely a line I'm liking. It has bumped down from 19.5. Something else you can do on Outliers, you can see the history of the lines throughout the day to see if you're getting a good one. So you can see it opened at 19.5. Actually was down for about 9 minutes to 17.5. But it's bounced between 18.5 and 19.5. So I think we're getting a good one here at 19, at that 18.5 line. And he's hit this 45% of the time this year, but really had a slow start to the year, especially minute-wise. You can see his last 6 games. He's played at least 24.6 in all of them and getting some huge minute games as well. So if we get one of these, we're just getting over 30. Should be a great spot here, but still in the limited minutes. He's hit this 5 in a row. In his last one, he had 25 on the PRA, so absolutely smashed it, just having to get 19. And this year, when he's played 24 or more minutes, he's hit this 71% of games. And like I said, he's played 24 or more in his last 5 straight with the potential to get closer to 30. So I like going to Neesmith as well on a little lower line than what it opened at. So I play way more on parlay play now because they just have higher payouts for the same exact lines. You're just leaving free money on the table, especially on 3-pick slips. If we just lock in Halliburton here on a normal line and Siakam on his normal line that you're going to get over on Prizepicks, and a regular Mitchell line here, you're getting over a 7x multiplier on 3 plays that you're also going to find over on Prizepicks, where you're just going to get a 5x multiplier. So it's a massive difference here, and you could try them out for free. Get $5 in your account. You don't even have to deposit, and you can play over here, and you're just going to win more for the same stuff you're already playing on Prizepicks. So it's a no-brainer. What are you doing if you're not on parlay play? You're leaving a ton of money on the table. It's made me a way more profitable, better, and you're going to start with a big bankroll over here because they have a 100% deposit match. So you can get that as well as the free 5, and then be a more profitable, better, because you're going to win more money for winning the same play. So like I said, we're going to add in our third play on Prizepicks is Buddy Hield over 9.5. This is just a 5x. You remember over on parlay play over a 7. So check them out with the link down below. I highly recommend them, and a ton of free money to get started. Let's go to Buddy Hield here over 9.5 points. He obviously has been very up or down. He's been in the starting lineup at the end of the last series. Hopefully he continues to start here. Even if he doesn't, he's definitely a spark plug off the bench. If he comes in, he's hitting some shots. Should be able to smash this line. And when he plays a good amount of minutes, 9.5 points is a cakewalk for Buddy Hield. So I'm going to him. I like him on this spot in line. So looking at Buddy Hield on this one, for the season, he's hit this 51% of the time. Also possible Gary Payton is out for this one, which should ensure Buddy Hield more minutes if Payton does indeed sit out. But obviously the minutes have been all over the place for Buddy Hield. Was playing a ton in the beginning of the season and then just all over the place. But in that last series, I mean, he saw 37 minutes, 30 minutes in a game, 29 in a game, and his floor was really like 16 and a half. But with Payton out, should bump him up, and also just in the starting lineup should definitely help him. So if we say just lock him in for 21 plus minutes, then on the season he's hit this in 70% of games, 35 of 50. It's a big sample size as well. I think Buddy Hield should be able to smash this one, given that he's most likely going to be starting, and then also with Gary Payton possibly out, just should lock in some added minutes for him. And if you look at the head-to-head tab here, he's not afraid to play Minnesota, who's a tough defensive team. His last 3 matchups against them, dating all the way back to December, he's gone for 27, 11, and 18 in those last 3. And, the first 2 games didn't play that many minutes. In the last 3, got 20-plus in those. So I'm liking Buddy Hield on this spot. Next, we're going to go to Rudy Gobert. Obviously, an extremely weird series for him. In the first one, he didn't play a ton because the Lakers didn't really have a center out there. And then Minnesota was just like, hey, if you guys are not going to play a real center, we're just going to leave Gobert out there, and he's just going to absolutely eat. And he had like 27 points, 24 rebounds or something insane. Golden State kind of in a similar situation. They'll play a small center like Draymond Green, or a guy that's not super big and athletic like, a Quentin Post, some minutes as well. Gobert should be eating against those guys. He's just so much taller, can get down in the paint, and I like him on this line. One that he's basically smashed all year at 10.5. So coming off a massive game, I think they're going to go back to Gobert and see if he can win them, some more games here with some insane performances like the last one. So I like going to Gobert here. I think his minutes are more safe than they were in that last series. So I'm going to take him over on the points. For Gobert on the season, he's at this in 55% of games. And like I said, was terrible for 4 games straight in that last series. Then came up with 27 in a massive performance. And the minutes were down in the mid-20s. Saw 38 minutes in that one. On the season, he's averaged 33 minutes per game, so I think he should be seeing around 30 at least. And in games this year where he's played 30 or more minutes, a 56-game sample size, he's hit this in 68% of games. We can also see the line movement over here. It has been updated to 11.5 on a lot of sites, so getting it at 10.5 here on Prizepicks still. Definitely one that I'm liking and one that I'm going to look to lock in. If you guys want more picks from me plus a bunch of other cappers, check out the Dynamo private Discord. We've absolutely been crushing the NBA playoffs plus all the other sports going on right now. 7-0 in the NBA in my channel the other night. hit a massive slip here with NBA NHL combo. 8-3 across the NBA games with the cappers. A massive day from another capper. Back-to-back 3-pick slips hit. And we can look at some cappers channels like on Monday. Finity posted this 3-pick slip for the NBA. Hit all 3 of them. So Radrek, another capper, has been on fire the past 3 days with the NBA. This 3-pick slip he cashed a few days ago. Very next day posted this 2-pick slip for the NBA. Hit that. And then this past day posted a 4-pick flex and hit on the flex. Click the top link. You can get in the Discord at a great price. You saw the code on the screen. So click the monthly or the weekly and join. Take advantage of the code here that we have going on to get in at a great deal. You guys saw a look inside of our channels, the stuff we've been posting and hitting. Daily picks in there. Been crushing the NBA and all sports. So we'll see you guys in the Discord. If you're just on Prizepicks, you have to be on Parlay Play because you're going to win more for playing the same exact stuff. 3 of the same lines over on Prizepicks. We're getting over a 7x multiplier on Parlay Play while it's just a 5x on Prizepicks. Plus, you get $5 free to try it out. You don't even have to deposit when you sign up. And then you're going to want to deposit because it's a 100% deposit match. You can start with a great bonus and bankroll over on Parlay Play. No brainer. You're going to win more money for playing the same exact stuff. So I've been playing way more over here. It's made me a way more profitable, better. Check out the Discord and Parlay Play, both linked down below, and we'll see you guys in another one.